this episode of That Kingsville Podcast, we talk about snow, sports, and plows. And they're all three different topics.
I love it.
Plows. You know, you've heard all those wacky names. We're going to go from top to bottom, 32 of them in a head-to-head bracket playoff. But we also talk about snow removal and how much that takes, seeing as how we've had an excess of 30 inches of snow this winter so far.
And more coming.
And lake freezing. And then it's the Olympics. All that and more on this episode of That Kingsville Podcast. That Kingsville Podcast proudly brought to you by Kingsville Brewery. Brewery beer. It's 2026. The Winter Olympics are on. Athletes are flying down mountains at terrifying speeds, and you just pulled a hamstring reaching for the remote.
Hammy.
Different skill sets. Luckily, whether you're training for gold or training for another episode, there's Kingsville Brewery. After watching someone do a triple backflip on ice, you deserve a medal in beer form.
Wait, a triple backflip on ice? That doesn't seem possible.
Well, ChatGPT thinks it is. Enter Light A Lager. Crisp, clean, refreshing.
French judge would still give them a 6.
Yeah, well, he's not good enough for me. You did not know I could do the French accent?
I was not expecting that.
I can do the French-Canadian accent too. You want me to read the rest of it in French-Canadian?
Sure.
Enter Light A Lager.
I feel like we're going to get complaints.
Yes, somebody.
That's not French-Canadian.
Enter Light A Lager. Crisp, clean, and refreshing. Basically, the figure skating of beers. Feeling bold? Grab the IPA. Strong, flavorful, confident. Like that snowboarder who just ignored gravity. More into smooth and easy, they're half of Weissen. Effortless and balanced. Like curling, but with way less yelling. Perfect for couch coaching, armchair
Not
judging.
gonna hurry, but I might go hard.
And explaining rules you absolutely do not understand. Brewed right here in Ontario, Kingsville beers are built for big moments, cold nights, and pretending you too could totally make an Olympic team if you had more time and knees, and mostly knees. So head to kingsvillebrewery.com and explore their full lineup. Free delivery in Windsor and Essex County. Kingsville Brewery, gold medal flavor, 0 required training. That was pretty good copy.
That wasn't bad.
That was pretty good copy.
That was decent.
Thank you, Kingsville Brewery, for supporting yet another episode of That Kingsville Podcast. Hey, everyone. Welcome to That Kingsville Podcast. It's Dave, Kevin, and Steve. Yet again, another episode. Woo! Welcome back. Thanks for everyone's commentary, liking, and subscribing.
Yeah, do mail it to our Botswana listener.
Yes, we do. So I went through the metrics with the boys today. We're international, fellas. We got a Nigeria and a Botswana.
Yeah.
And some Americans and Canadians.
People from Botswana are called Batswana.
Oh, that's
like
confusing.
how we're Kingsvillians.
They're Bangladesh.
Batswana.
And Bangladesh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But why do they change it from an O to an A?
I'm not from there.
Wouldn't it be Botswanan?
No.
Okay, why
not.
is English that wrong?
It's
not.
It's not. It's not. It's Swatswana.
So we're doing this episode completely tailored to the Botswanan audience. So hey, we got snow here in Canada. It's crazy, eh? How's it looking over your way? I can hear everybody just tuning out right now.
Southern Central Africa.
Yeah, like there's an audience of no. You're looking it up where it is? Just how to.
No, I knew where it was.
Yeah, it's just north of South Africa. Just north of South Africa.
Yeah. We've reached that point in the winter, right? We're into February now.
Yeah, now it's crazy.
Now I've completely run out of all the vitamin D in my system. I'm in the dregs of winter depression, and as Steve mentioned in the teaser, more snow is coming. I have used my snowblower more this winter than collectively over the last 5 years that I've owned it. It's miserable. How is it walking the route?
I hate it. I shouldn't say that because that makes it sound like I hate my job, and I don't. I love my job, but the challenges are hard on the legs.
Inconvenient.
Because I mean, there are people who actually shovel paths across their lawn for letter carriers and other people to get across, which is great. Mm-hmm. But I will say for the most part, almost, I would say 95, 96% of people have cleared a path to their mailbox, cleared their driveway on the route that I do, which is great. But you're hitting, you're having to walk like a penguin, or you're kind of tensing up because on, what was it, Tuesday morning, everything started off great, and then that little bit of snow came down, and that little bit of snow just hides all the little ice spots that you would otherwise see. So now all of a sudden you're kind of not tiptoeing, obviously, but you're very hesitant, and you don't realize what you're doing with your legs until you're done.
I don't do much with my legs to begin with.
No,
so.
I get home and I get out of the car and I can't walk.
You need some gaiters for your boots.
We have gaiters.
Aren't they called crampons?
No, they're called gaiters.
No,
Yeah.
the things, the grips.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Aren't they?
no, we have cleats for the bottom of our boots.
Yeah, cleats, crampon
but
cleats.
we have gaiters which wrap around the bottom of our pant leg.
Yeah,
basically.
so you don't get the snow ingress.
Yes, and they're fantastic.
I was thinking. I always thought gaiters were the spikes you put on your shoes.
No, those are cleats.
Or crampons.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
I take that back.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So here's a question for you. Let's take the snow out of it, because the snow is a whole other like obstacle you have to deal with. But would you rather have a -20 day or a 100-degree day?
I've always made the argument that colder is better because you can gear up for that. You can dress, you can layer. Like I had 2 weeks ago, the balaclava, the toque, the 3 layers, parka. I call it Peter. But anyway, Peter parka. What?
So
I do.
bad.
No, we got it.
No,
You got it.
I either have, and then long johns or like my ski thermals under my pants, thick socks, boots. Like you can prepare for that.
Hey, honey, did you wash Peter?
Jeez.
Did you wash my Peter?
Okay, too far.
That's too much.
Too much. Hey, come on. You asked me a question.
Continue.
We're not the news.
So,
Said it made it a latex.
with 100-degree heat, there's nothing you can do about that.
No.
Right? You wear shorts and a t-shirt and you're still sweating.
You're baking.
So for me, I much prefer to deliver in the cold without snow than the heat,
When you have your satchel and
which is basically an insulator as
Right.
well.
which in the summertime you don't get to relieve yourself of that. So
No.
as much as you can, wear the summer uniform, you still got to hang the bag on the shoulder and huck it around town. So,
I like being out. I like walking. I'm not worried about the weather. It doesn't, I know what I signed up for. But I think the cold, to me, the cold is easier to deal with than the heat most of the time.
and as much as you said, most of your route is plowed, so or people have cleared a path, but that there is a municipal requirement in order to clear roads and things like that, and I'm sure we are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars this year as the town of Kingsville in order to do so, let alone Essex and whatnot. I've seen repeated plows in our neighborhood just over the past 2 weeks, clearing everything.
Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting. So we reached out to the town to try and have someone on with us to talk about snow removal and snow budget and all that good stuff. Unfortunately,
And they said, "No way."
Yeah.
Anyway.
Unfortunately, weren't able to join us, which is fine. They're busy tonight. Sean, the manager of Public Works, is doing the dad chauffeur evening.
Hey.
So get it.
Those are good times.
Yeah, been there.
Happens.
Been there.
We'll miss them when they're gone.
Right. So no, obviously that's what he should be doing, and not sitting and talking with us.
No.
About plows.
Also, we did not get any numbers, specific numbers, and there is a budget line item for snow removal, which is basically increased costs on trucks and salt is kind of where that money goes. It doesn't cover the overtime. But Sean sent us some information, like just some quick points to kind of give us some background on what happens at the town. He actually said that the cost of a year is usually more expensive when it's more frequent, but smaller snowfalls. because they have to put out a lot of salt.
Mm-hmm.
And Windsor Salt told them at the beginning of the year that all of the cities are going to be rationed with their salt this year. And it's been something that's been talked about all across Ontario. So a lot, and you'll notice that your car is getting a bit dirtier this year when you're driving. It's because it's a salt sand mixture that's being used on the roads this year, which is cheaper, especially for us because there's a lot of sand around, right? A lot of sandy soil. So it's actually probably, Sean said, even though there's been a lot more snow, it might actually end up being on par or even possibly a little bit cheaper than some other years when there's a lot of ice. Now, typically when they make those budgets, they take, and I don't want to specifically say this for Kingsville because I'm not 100% sure if this is how they do it in Kingsville, but I know for sure in Leamington and at the county, they would take a 5-year average and say, this is the amount that we spent over 5 years. Whatever that average is what we'll budget for. And then typically whatever the difference is will get set aside in a reserve to cover if there needs to be more or less in different years. Sean did say that overtime is not included in that, and there will be more overtime because the plows are out longer than they typically are. So that will be a higher cost, but he said they're able to manage that throughout the year on other ways like cutting grass or something like that. So if you're wondering, if some other areas it looks like maybe there's a little bit less going on, it's because they're trying to make up some of the cost of the overtime from snow removal.
And touching on the salt aspect of things, not 100% accurate with the contract that we're dealing with, but before the season, the rationing aspect of it, municipalities and corporate clients all vie for an allotment of salt based upon whatever they can produce in those mines. And they say, okay, if we've got 10,000 customers, each customer has a volume of X amount, and that's usually it. When they get into having to mine reserve salt or reallocate from other, clients that aren't taking their allocation, that drives the cost incredibly high. And in some places in the United States, because there was that big snowstorm, they went through their reserves quickly because state of Kentucky, state of Tennessee is not purchasing a lot of snow or salt for the snow that they don't get, but they've had to buy more because now they need to have something to get them through the rest of winter. And I read an article where salt was in excess of 350% higher for people who do property maintenance and things, parking lots for commercial areas, because the municipalities and cities are taking up any of the reserves there. So everyone's fighting tooth and nail. And I went to, because I work in the States, I went to Meijer today to grab lunch, and the yellow bag, with the 20-pound bag or whatever it is of safety salt, was $13 US.
Wow.
And I that's what caused me to look into it a little bit before we, started talking about this, was, shouldn't that be $3.50? That was right. $13.
That's wild.
There isn't any to go around. So we still got a couple of months left of potential exposure, right? And like we were saying, it's not, when you're watching this in 2029, because everybody's going to go back and look at this. It's classic. Botswana. Listen, you're going to want to stay tuned for the plows, the names.
Yep.
I'm just saying, don't turn us off yet. There's comedy here.
For 15 years, I tried to do a story on Windsor Salt.
Oh, they won't let you.
They won't. They would never. They wouldn't really return phone calls. Like they didn't want anything to do with media, which I mean, I get, right? I wanted to get down there so bad. Like it just seems like this, like completely.
But they're protective of their salt. They say, mine. No. Okay, sorry.
Really? That was rough.
It took a setup. And I was like, wait a minute.
So here's the other thing that people often don't think about. When your street's not plowed, and you're thinking to yourself, why are there no plows out? It's been snowing for hours. How come there's no one on the road? there are a lot of rules that the town has to follow, and there are Highway Traffic Act rules around when a street is supposed to be plowed, and so they follow what those rules are. Now, could you do more? Sure. But does the town of Kingsville feel like paying more taxes to have more people and more snowplows on the road? Because that's the reality, right? Mm-hmm. So the main roads and the secondary roads and the side streets, all of those are governed by traffic counts. And so the town knows roughly what the traffic would be on each of those streets based on the number of houses and the number of people that live there. And then they take that equation, figure out, okay, well, that means that after snowfall starts, your street needs to be cleared in 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. In some cases, I believe it can get up to 48 hours, but I might be wrong on that. And then also, so then that's what the actual requirement is, which is laid out by the province, which the town of Kingsville follows. And then on top of that, they are driving trucks. And so there are requirements around how long you're allowed to be in a truck and driving a truck, and employee standards act requirements over the length and number of shifts that a worker can work. And then on top of that, there's also, obviously, they're unionized. Mm-hmm. So then there would be rules in their collective agreement, right? So the town, when they're doing their scheduling, has to go around all of these rules. And if you're wondering, a plow truck driver is allowed to drive for 13 consecutive hours. That's the limit. Mm-hmm. And then they have to be off.
Yeah, they're skilled, right? And right. I have to give the town staff kudos. They've done an amazing job.
They have.
They've done a incredibly reasonable job, and in fact, exceedingly reasonable job given what we've had circumstantially for snowfall and the accuracy. Everywhere I've seen like big snow piles in town, it's not congesting areas that are high traffic. They've cleared out intersections to the point where it's not obstructive to or dangerous to motorists or pedestrians. That sidewalks, like the sidewalk plows. We have a lot of sidewalks. We have in town, and they've done a fantastic job. So
yeah, and it's all those things that people don't typically think of when they look outside and they're like, "Why is my street not plowed? I pay taxes." Well, the question is, what is the service level standard that you're willing to pay for? And then on top of that, have an understanding that there are people inside the trucks that are driving, and their requirements around their work-life balance and shift work and the number of hours that they can safely drive in a shift.
The scheduling really is strategic.
Yeah.
You have to look at it and say, okay, we've got this much snow coming. We don't want to put them out too soon, because then when it really hits or it's really deep, they're not available. So yeah, and
if they're out the day before, like if it's and I know I don't know if it's been an issue, and it's a shame Sean couldn't join us, because this is one topic that I always loved doing the story on, because it's all of the little things that people don't really even think about, right? Like when you have two snowfalls back to back, well, if you put the majority of your drivers out early in that first snowfall, and the second day it's unexpected, then you've already used up a lot of the hours that you would have had available to you. So then that's usually when people start to complain, right? And they look out and they're like, it's snowing, there's no plows on the road, but the plows were just out for 12 hours the day before.
Yeah.
I think what's a little unusual about this winter so far is the fact that it's come and it's stayed.
Wow.
Like usually we might get a big snowfall, and then it'll stick around for a couple of days, and then you'll start to see the lawn a little bit, and only where you've shoveled the snow up to, there'll still be a little bit, and then we might get a little bit more. But because we've had sustained cold after heavy snowfalls, it could be March before we see our lawns again.
Oh, Lake Erie is 93% frozen.
Yeah.
First time since 2003.
I thought it was completely frozen.
Well, I'm sure the shipping channel they've broken up, but or maybe it might be 100% by this time. I'd seen.
Yeah, I don't know if they run the icebreakers through Lake Erie.
No idea.
This time of year, but
maybe not.
It is a crazy percentage though.
Is there anyone out ice fishing? I haven't looked.
There's nobody on the Detroit River. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Gary,
Gary,
you
not
right
on
there?
the Detroit River.
None of the Detroit River. That's the body of water I cross every day. But it exactly that, Steve. We got
Lake St. Clair. Didn't you see anything in media on the weekend?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh my God! On the American side, there was thousands of people out there doing snowmobile drag racing, and out at the Stony Point Sportsman's Club, somebody from work said there was at least 200 vehicles out there.
oh geez.
Wild.
Yeah.
Well, it's a winter like we haven't seen in decades, right?
Yeah.
And you're a little bit more accustomed being from
This is like standard winter for like what we're seeing right now. Snow would be like a normal year.
right. We're not immune or naive to this amount of snow, but to Steve's point, it stayed.
Yeah.
We've not had an enduring season of winter. And if Wyerton Willie is accurate, because I think he is, he's a clairvoyant, albino rodent.
Yeah.
That apparently is an enthusiast meteorologist.
Yeah.
Hopeful that, hey, as soon as March rolls around, we start to see the lawn again and tip the scales back towards hospitable weather and whatnot. But
not to keep talking about old reporter stories, but
they're good.
I used to do the story every year and I would take like Wyerton Willie's prediction, and then I would call Environment Canada senior climatologist David Phillips, and the weather guru for Canada, and he used to live in Windsor, so he knew like this region really well, and so I would call him, and then I would compare the two forecasts. And he would get so mad.
Yeah.
Like, can you stop comparing my science to a rodent? I think one year I actually got him to say it on tape, and I used it one year. Like, can you stop comparing science to rodents?
So you tell all those residents of Wyerton, Ontario, whether or not they're listening to you or Willie.
Right.
Well, there is some fun, and let's get into
Let's get into it.
Let's get into this.
All right.
So they're I don't know what, past 10 or so years. I think the trend started in England, right?
It was for a boat.
A boat, yeah, ferry boat or something
Most
like that.
good things do.
Okay, starts with a boat.
No, starts in England.
Oh, I got history there too. Anyway, the public was asked to provide names in order to name a ferry or a boat. It was a ferry, I think.
It was a boat. It was Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie
wasn't it?
Yeah, Bodie McBoatface.
And it created the trend that, hey, the public, when given the opportunity, can swing things drastically in a different direction than what a municipality or an organization might have intended. But you can also have fun with this. So after that, it wasn't damaging. Bodie McBoatface is kind of cute.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
So other naming of things started to crop up, right? Bridges, some buildings, and snowplows.
Snowplows.
And snowplows has taken the North America by storm.
The sheer, I like it. The sheer number, probably not Botswana though.
Not in Botswana, no.
No.
Sorry.
The sheer number of places that actually do this was staggering. There's so
Set
many.
it up.
All right, so here's what we've done. So we're going to do a March Madness style bracket, which we've broken down into regions as you have to. So we have the Eastern Ontario region, which I considered east of Yonge Street, so that we could get the GTA in there.
Fair enough.
And then Western Ontario, so west of Yonge Street, so us. And then rest of in Ontario. And then rest of Canada.
Yeah.
And then America. And so we have our Eastern Ontario division, our Western Ontario division, our rest of Canada, and our America.
Hey, sounds very much similar to like divisions in a sporting.
Right.
Let's do this.
So we have 32. We didn't go with this full 64.
No.
Because I mean the first round is rough.
Yeah, and everybody would be like, listen,
Come
they're not winning again. So just to preface it, some of these we have looked at. I purposefully did not want to read or look at any of these names because I want this to actually be genuine about what I think is the best plow name.
Yeah, and I spent far too much time on this.
Totally not at work.
Oh, I wasn't at work. Don't you worry. So what I did was went through, tried to make sure that we didn't have any more than 2 names from a single municipality, so it's spread out. Jeez. And then I pumped them all into my friend Chad, Gypt. Yeah. And had Chad rank them all. So we have rankings for each one. And then Chad Gypt has provided reasoning for the rankings of each of the plow names. So I guess how do you want to do this? Because I don't know do we want to like go through each division and take us to a final 4 for each division? Do each of you want to have your own bracket? Do you want to do a podcast bracket?
Let's do a podcast bracket.
All right.
So read out the regions.
All right. So we'll start in Eastern Ontario. Okay.
So how are we doing this? 2 of 3 is like
1-8, 1-8, 4-5, 3-6, 2-7.
right.
Yeah.
So if 1-8, you guys like 1 and I like 8, 1's gonna get it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Majority rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
I'll just tie break though.
Fine.
Well, I guess
fine.
That's fine.
That's the way because I've gone.
Yeah, you know them. Yep, sure,
already.
That's fine.
All right. So first up in the Eastern Ontario bracket, this is from Ottawa, Ontario. Number 1 seed Tim Snowtons.
Tim Snowtons.
And Chad says seeded number 1 because it's instantly readable and broadly Canadian. Tim Snowtons is up against number 8 from Quinte West.
Hey, I've been there.
Been there too. Winter Warlock.
Oh.
So we got Tim Snowtons, 1 seed, against an 8 seed Winter Warlock.
I think the folks from Quinte weren't paying much attention about the Winter Warlock is not
I'm partial to number 1 on this.
Yeah.
All
Tim
right.
Snowtons.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. Okay. All right. So now we have a 4 versus 5. Number 4 is from Aurelia. Catch My Drift.
That's clever.
Which side of? Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Catch My Drift. Perfect winter driving pun. Against number 5, and this was the only one from. It's from Kingston. Is the only one I actually thought was decent. But it's pretty specific to Kingston. But Murney Plower versus Catch My Drift.
Catch My Drift's clever.
And the only reason why I'd say it is clever for Kingston, but not for the rest of Catch My Drift.
Catch My Drift. All right. 4 seed. We got favorites so far. All right. So now we have a 3 seed versus 6 seed. So 3 seed, General Plow Chicken from Pickering, Ontario. Versus
Plow Chicken, but anyway.
Versus 6 seed from Vaughan, Cleopatra.
Ooh, I like that.
Cleopatra versus General Plow Chicken.
I like Cleopatra.
Oh, you know what we should have done? Actually, I'm gonna call an audible. Gary's gonna be the
decider.
The decider.
The decider.
Yeah, because I've done all of these. That makes more sense. So 3 seed General Plow Chicken versus 6 seed Cleopatra. You agree?
Yeah.
All right. So we got that's our first upset.
Although, General Plow Chicken, that's pretty cool.
Do you want to know the reason for General Plow Chicken? Because it's awesome and delicious. All right.
This next one is giving me fits, though. I really like this matchup, but
this is a toughie. So this is a seed versus 7 seed.
Here we go.
This is a good one.
Out of Port Hope, Ontario, the Big Leplowski versus from number 7 seed from Hamilton, Eugene Sleddy.
Oh, geez.
The Big Leplowski against Eugene Sleddy. I just realized that I put Port Hope in the Eastern, but that should have been Western, but that's okay.
No,
that's right.
Port Hope's the other side of Toronto.
Yeah.
Paul Quantrill.
Big Leplowski.
I gotta
Sleddy.
go Big Leplowski.
And see, when I first saw it, I laughed. I thought it was great. But when I see Eugene Sleddy, and I'm like, we got to call Gary in on this one.
All right, Gary.
Plowski.
All right. The Big Leplowski.
Eugene Sletty is good, though.
All right.
That's one of those tough first round matchups that you don't want to see.
Do we want to complete this to the Final Four? Do we want to go all the way through
All the way through.
Yeah.
the round of 16? Okay. So Western Ontario now. We got a 1 seed from Hamilton, Chillin' Dillon, against a 8 seed from Lincoln, Ontario, Melton John.
Melton John.
Melton John.
Melton
Absolutely,
John.
yeah.
Okay,
All right.
I think Chad, whoops the number
Yeah,
one there.
that's a toughie. That's
Yeah.
a toughie, Chad. All right. That was a big upset. That was the first 1 seed to go down. In Western Ontario, 4 seed from Kitchener, Ontario, the Blizzard of Oz, against 5 seed from LaSalle, local team, Sonic Le Chasse-Neige.
Blizzard of Oz.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
Sorry, LaSalle.
All right.
All right, we just lost our two
First
LaSalle.
first locals knocked out.
Sorry,
All right.
LaSalle. Yeah, our 2 LaSalle listeners.
It's one more than Botswana gives us.
So this is a 3 versus 6. So 3 seed Pillsbury Plowboy from Chatham, Kent,
Oh, hey.
against number 6 seed from Niagara on the Lake, Skip the Ditches. Skip the Ditches. Couple food ones here. Skip the Ditches against Pillsbury Plowboy.
Skip the ditches for me.
I'm going Pillsbury Plowboy.
Oh,
Yeah. Gary.
I'll have to go with Skip the Ditches.
oh, another local gone.
I tried Chatham Kent.
Well, that's an upset too. That's a 6 seed moving on.
Tried.
All right, this one I think is pretty obvious, but we'll leave it up to you. In Western Ontario, from Tecumseh, Ontario, this might be my favorite local, Frostimus Prime
Yeah, I don't even need to hear the other one.
against Frostbite. That's a 7 seed from Guelph.
No, we're going Frost.
Frostimus Prime. All right. Now we're
And
moving
we
to the
grew
other
up with Transformers, so
Yeah.
there's obviously a little bit of bias here. However,
Children.
I mean, it's still awesome. All right, so now we're moving outside of Ontario to the other side of the bracket
Yeah.
for the rest of Canada.
all right.
So we have a 1 seed. I have to change my sheet here. 1 seed from Winnipeg, Emperor Palpatine,
There's for Star Wars.
against the 8 seed from Winnipeg as well, Dancing Blade.
Plowboy.
1. Yeah.
Palpatine. All right, so now 4 versus 5. For your ice only,
Oh, that's clever.
Bond.
Calgary against this is another Calgary one. It's 2 Calgarys up against each other. A 5 seed, Connor McBladed. Connor McBladed versus for your ice only.
Calgary has a plow named
Oh, I'm sorry.
Connor
I'm
McBladed?
sorry. No, Edmonton.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Jeez,
I gotta take
that
these
plow
glasses off.
would be right off the
Take
road.
my glasses off, he says. What were they again?
That's tough.
For your ice only or
I like
Connor
that one.
McBladed.
Yeah,
For your
that's
ice.
clever.
All
Yeah.
right, 4 seed.
Battle of Alberta.
All right, 3 seed versus a 6 seed. From Calgary, Brinestone Plowboy
They're good.
Like a bride.
against Wood Buffalo, Alberta, McFlurry. McFlurry against Brinestone Plowboy.
Rhinestone Plowboy.
All right. Okay, now it's a 2 seed versus 7 seed. I'm not sure I agree with the seeding on these either, but from the 2 seed from Winnipeg, Helly Bucket.
In reference to the Jets goalie,
The Jets
Connor
goalie.
Hellebuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Team USA goalie.
Let's just stick with the Jets on this one.
Against Calgary Plower from Calgary. I'm
Ooh.
assuming their power company must be called Power, Calgary Plower. But Helly Bucket versus Calgary Plower.
I don't like either of them.
They'll lose. They're gonna lose to
Calgary Plower.
All right. Are we good with that?
That's fine.
All right. Now we're going to the US of A.
Oh.
This one, shout out to Minnesota. A 1 seed, Dolly Plowton, Against 8 seed from New Hampshire, the Blizzard Lizard.
Dolly.
Dolly. Yep, can't beat Dolly.
She's a gem.
A 4 seed versus a 5 seed here now.
Tough one.
4 seed from New Hampshire,
Hampshire.
Wicked Plower.
Wicked Plower. Pack your card. You wicked plower.
Wicked Plower. If you're wondering, that is Plowah. Yeah, Plower.
Wicked Plower.
Versus a 5 seed, Husky McSalty.
A wicked plower.
It's fun.
Wicked.
It's wicked. It's a wicked Plower.
Awesome.
You might guess this is in Vermont, the Vermonster. And 6 seed from Michigan, Creedence Clear Road Revival.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Although the Vermonster, again,
R?
with the amount of snow they get in Vermont, the Vermonster, I'm sure, is a beast of a plow.
Probably. From Chicago, Sweet Home Chicago, 2 seed. Against, and this might be, I think this is a dark horse in the tournament. From New Mexico, Snow Bueno, Snow Way Jose.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Just give it the title right now.
Sweet Home Chicago is even like, no, it's Sweet Home Alabama.
No, Sleet Home.
Sleet Home. Yeah, no,
Sleet Home Chicago.
Yeah, but it's sweet.
No.
Yeah.
Let's go with New Mexico.
Snow Bueno, Snow Way Jose.
No way.
That's a 7 seed. I don't know what Chad was thinking.
Chad was drinking today.
But that's a 7 seed. All right. So we're now to the Elite 8.
Elite 8.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna
No, Sweet 16, is that?
That was No, this
is the whole thing is the Sweet 16.
Yeah, you're right.
Correct.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm jumping ahead of myself.
Mhm.
You're right. Okay, so a 1 seed versus a 4 seed. Tim Snowton's against Catch My Drift. Tim Snowton's against Catch My Drift.
Snowden.
Catch My Drift. Where was Catch My Drift again? Aurelia
Gary, what do you think?
against Ottawa.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I like Catch. I like
would be
Snowden's,
partial to Catch My Drift.
All right.
yeah.
There we go.
All right.
The 4
That's
goes.
That's a second 1 seed down. Okay. So then sticking with Eastern Ontario, Cleopatra against the Big Leplowski.
Leplowski. I am partial to the movie too.
It's a good movie.
I'm good with
The rug
Leplowski
really
on
The
this.
ties
Big
the room.
Leplowski.
Yeah.
The rug really took the room together.
All right. That's a 2 seed.
That's your opinion, man. God, I got them all.
It's awesome.
Want them?
It's awesome. No, it's good. We're good. All right. Western Ontario. 8 seed Melton John.
Oh, so you didn't reseed these high versus low?
No, just
No, you can't. You don't
I
reseed
got it.
in a bracket.
Of course. Sorry.
Melton John against the Blizzard of Oz.
I like Melton John.
I like the Blizzard of Oz
Oh.
because it has both Ozzy Osbourne references and the movie.
Yeah, I like the Blizzard.
The Blizzard of Oz.
Was
it
an
is.
album.
All right. And now it's Skip the Ditches, a 6 seed versus Frostimus Prime.
Frostimus.
All right.
Oh, 4-2-4-2.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
isn't that interesting? All right.
Mm.
So moving on to the other side, the rest of Canada, we have Emperor Palpatine, a 1 seed against For Your Ice Only.
For Your Ice Only.
All right.
Another upset.
Bond beats
3 1s down.
Yeah. That's what this. Oh yeah, and then we have a 3 seed versus 7 seed. 3 seed Brinestone Plowboy versus 7 seed Calgary Plower.
Brian Stone.
Like a Brinestone cowboy. I will sing if you want me to.
That's fantastic. They should have that like out the horn.
Brinestone Plowboy.
All right. And in the US of A, 1 seed Dolly Plowton versus 4 seed Wicked Plowa.
Wicked Plower.
Wicked. But Dolly, she's a
Dolly?
wicked plower's got to do it.
All
Back
right.
the car, all those from New Hampshire.
And then 6 seed Creedence Clear Road Revival against 7 seed Snow Bueno Snow Way Jose.
No way, Jose.
Yep. I'm going
Because it's New Mexico.
Snow Bueno. A lot of mountains there.
I know. But
So
No
all,
way.
all
He's
4
not good.
seeds are still alive.
All 4 seeds, yeah, and 2 seeds.
Did
all right.
not forecast that.
no ones.
Okay.
No ones.
Foreshadowing.
Oh. All right, so now we're in the Elite 8.
Yes.
So we have 4 seed Catch My Drift in Eastern Ontario. That is from Aurelia, Ontario, versus the Big Leplowski from Port Hope.
Port Hope's got it for me.
I think Catch My Drift. I think it's clever and appropriate.
Ooh. Gary.
He's going drift. He is.
No.
No?
The plows.
Oh!
Big Leplowski.
All right.
He just wants more quotes coming from me.
Making its way through to the Final 4.
They're nihilists.
The Nihilists.
Go watch the movie. It's
so
it is
good.
not for children viewing.
No. Western Ontario. Number 8 seed Melton John.
No, it's 4 and 2.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. Number 4 seed Blizzard of Oz from Kitchener versus 2 seed from Tecumseh, the local team, Frostimus Prime. I can't do the voice.
I'm
Frostimus Prime.
Roll out.
Roll out. I can't. I don't have
What was the first one again?
The Blizzard of Oz.
Blizzard of Oz versus Frostimus Prime.
I'm leaning more towards Frostimus Prime, but I like the Blizzard of Oz too, like in this matchup.
Blizzard. Gary, deciding.
Gonna go with the prime.
Frostimus Prime it is.
Yes. Yes.
seeds.
Two seeds
Ozzy's dead.
on that side of the. Oh.
In tribute to Ozzy. He's had enough. He had a concert. It was fine.
That's right. All right. Rest of Canada. 4 seed for your ice only. And where's that from again? Calgary. Against both Calgary names. 3 seed Bryanstone Plowboy. For your ice only, Bryanstone Plowboy.
Because it's 2 snow references. Bryanstone Plowboy.
I'm okay.
All right.
Yeah, for your ice only is cute, but Bryanstone
Bryanstone Plowboy.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
a tough one.
US of A. 4 seed from New Hampshire
Wicked Plower.
versus 7 seed Snow Bueno Snow Way Jose.
I'm siding with New Mexico.
I gotta go Wicked Plower. Gary, make you choose.
Snow way, Jose.
Snow way, Snow Bueno, Snow way, Jose.
7 seed making it through to the Final
Yeah,
4.
I also think that Chad does not understand humor as much as humans
If you're
do.
wondering, Snow Bueno, Snow Way Jose, it's a full joke in one line and it's extremely memorable. It's seeded 7 only because the length can hurt in quick bracket viewing.
Chad, shape up. All right.
All right. So
The Final 4.
on the Ontario side of the bracket, we have number 2 seed, the Big Leplowski,
Mm-hmm.
against 2 seed, Frostimus Prime.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Port Hope against Tecumseh.
It's a tough one. It's a truck, so Frostimus Prime works, right? Because he's the leader.
But
Right.
The Big Leplowski.
Yeah, right. It's
But not everyone has seen the movie or knows the movie.
I know that.
I think Optimus Prime is probably more well known to
yeah, because of
people.
kids. I'll go with Optimus.
Frostimus Prime.
Prime. Sorry.
All right. Against, on the other side of the bracket, 3 seed Bryanstone Plowboy versus 7 seed Snow Bueno Snow Way Jose.
She's gonna win it.
No, I don't want her. No, I want her in the final, and I want her to lose to Frostimus Prime.
Snow Way, Jose.
Snow Way Jose.
That's mine.
All right. So now it's down to in the championship.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best.
All the chips are down. All the cards are in.
So you mentioned prior to the show that
Yeah.
you and your kids had done this.
Yeah.
Are either of these two your family's choice?
Yes.
Okay.
One or both.
One.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, Snow Way Jose, it's hilarious.
Against Frostimus Prime. It's a toughie.
I'm going Snow Bueno. Snow Way Jose. It just rolls off the tongue. Nobody likes snow like that, right? Snow Bueno.
It's very clever. And Frostimus Prime, I think I'm leaning more towards my youth than Transformers. I think Snow Bueno is the best one.
Champion 2026.
Is that
2026.
who your kids pick?
That's what my kids pick too.
That Kingsville
Snow
podcast.
Bueno. Snow Way Jose.
That Kingsville podcast.
We need a New Mexico viewer now.
Oh my gosh! Like, who knew that they were that funny?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, but that makes it fun for the community. Right?
Right?
Congratulations, New Mexico.
But you know what? We'll send them the trophy.
Yeah.
Unsolicited in the mail.
Could you imagine? Municipality, New Mexico's That Kingsville podcast.
Congratulations. Yeah, it's the state too.
Oh, the state of
It's
New Mexico?
the state,
Well, yeah, because they have 9 plows in the entire
in the
state.
entire state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For one little area.
Yeah. Well, like we were saying, it's fun to get the community engaged when
It's a good time.
And-
I don't. The town of Kingsville didn't do it this year, which is a shame. That's a lot of fun.
and I'm sure that there are many more that we missed, and it's only what you were able to find online and what Chad.
Many more names.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's 30 in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's so many good ones, like so many. But it's difficult, right? Like to go through and
Yeah.
have Chad pick them for me.
Well, hey, there is some efficiency with AI these days. So, well, hey, again, congratulations, New Mexico, Tecumseh. Yeah, good showing. Worked well again. Sorry.
First championship for Team USA heading into the Olympics.
Yeah, which already here we are. Every other year now with an Olympic games, whether summer or winter, and last one was
2 years ago.
where was it?
Oh God, no.
What, the summer one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the world. It was in the
Why-
world.
Why are we failing?
It was in the world.
Rio was
Oh, that
20.
was
So
a long time
London
ago.
was it London?
Oh yes, in London.
No.
Yeah.
It was Paris.
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 London was 2012.
Yeah.
That's the same.
Rio
Hey,
was
London, Paris,
2016.
basically.
Tokyo was 2020, which
Europe.
got moved to 2021. And
of COVID.
Paris had the last one.
Paris is just French London.
Yeah.
Because
I don't believe you.
Kidding,
Go
I'm kidding,
ahead,
I'm kidding.
In such a statement.
it was Paris, right? The last summer one?
Oui.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
that's right.
Yeah.
Now we're in Italy
Oui.
for
Yeah.
See.
the Winter Olympics in Milan. So
Yeah.
a lot of controversy about the arena that we talked about a little bit the other day. Arena's good. Everybody's happy.
Meh.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna.
So it's still under construction, but there's ice, so they're going to play.
Exactly. Some hockey's going to be played. You get to watch Olympic hockey. Some early news, and I'm not 100% because my phone updates has been going off since we started recording, but the downhill skier from the U.S., Lindsey Vonn, who at 41 years old was going to attempt, a kind of swan song.
Yep.
Blew her
games.
ACL before.
Grenaded it on a pretty horrific looking
Yeah.
tumble. Still gonna go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
Still, ACLs are just elective, I guess. But
There are some competitions going on already.
yes,
So in
Curling
mixed,
has started.
mixed curling has started. So Canada beat Czechia today.
Czechia.
Czechia?
yeah, Czechia.
It's so close.
It's the old Czech Republic.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that's what I can't update, and that's really you'll see it in news. And there was a couple of snowboarder that had a fall, and some things like that. So we've got a little bit of some pre-Olympics kind of news and developments, but also the early games.
Yeah. By the time this airs, there'll be lots more.
Lots more.
So happened, and congratulations to all the people who win between now and then
Yes, you
in the future /past.
You deserve it. More so, are you as excited about the Olympics in the summer or in the winter?
Go ahead.
I think I enjoy watching the Winter Olympics more. I think they're faster, they're more intense, and there's less events. I think that's part of it. I think the Summer Olympics, because there's so much going on, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
There are some things I like. I mean, I have 2 kids that are swimmers. I do love watching the swimming.
I like track.
Some of it, yeah. Just makes you think of the Italian pole vaulter when you say the track events, but it's a whole other story.
The speed skating is cool for winter. I really like watching speed skating, and obviously hockey.
Yeah.
Hockey's great.
I watch the curling. Right?
Yeah, curling's fun.
Skiing, like there's just I prefer the winter to the summer overall.
Nothing better than biathlon.
Yeah. Oh, biathlon is a lot of fun. Or you know what? What out of the new, like, because there's so many new sports. I really like ski cross. Like they're on like the track.
Yeah,
and that's really cool.
But even bobsled, luge, like all of it is skeleton.
I get like I like the 8-man bobsled and the 2-man. The 4 is just like, why?
8-man bobsled?
Yeah.
I thought it was just 4 and 2.
Oh, there's an 8, isn't there?
No.
Yeah, there's like the big team.
No, it's 4 and 2.
I think there's 8.
That's 4 and 2.
Are we sure?
8's like a bus. No, it's 4 and 2.
I thought there was 8.
Okay, how hard did you hit your head today?
Man, maybe I'm thinking of canoeing.
Yeah, it's canoeing or like rowing.
Don't worry about me over here.
he was knee deep in plow names. I think because we come from a nation that has representation in both. We're going to pause the show for this?
No, you guys keep talking. I'm just like verifying that
there's no 8-man bobsled. That's like a.
Can we start something?
It's like more than
I would love to see 8-man bobsled.
Are they from Jamaica?
I think because we come from a nation that has representation, and we do show up in some of the summer sports. We're not a tropic nation by any means, nor do we have the overwhelming global predominance of being a superpower in the Summer Olympics. But hey, we've had track success. We've had other Olympic sports in the summer as successful. But winter, we got nothing to do other than just be prideful and cheer about Team Canada. And we do show up well because we are a nation that's cold 4 to 6 months of the year. So a lot of folks did all of those sports as children and excelled in their areas. So, and with Calgary having the Team Canada training facilities, and there's a couple in Montreal, I believe. Skating is in there. Yeah, figure skating, I think it's in Montreal. Anyhow, I'm probably wrong, but I know that we have centers where those athletes go and train and become part of Team Canada.
So where do they do the 8-man? Is that in Calgary?
I don't know, Kev. Maybe you're thinking NASCAR pit crew or something, like 8-man bobsled. How long would that track be? Like they would have to like run for.
Imagine watching 8 people jump in.
It would go though. So much weight. Like,
it
would fly.
Yeah, it's like no, it's on like a 3% grade because they're doing 90 kilometers an hour before they go. Like,
okay, you're clear for takeoff.
Kevin, do you smell like burnt toast? How's your left hand?
The newest X Game event.
Yeah, Kev's stroking out here today on That Kingsville Podcast. But we may
no bueno.
The wheels are coming off. Well, it was a fun episode today, guys. We got some a little bit of fun here in the middle of winter. And actually, it's I think.
We don't have an episode while the Olympics are on, right?
No, because
there'll be this one, and then maybe
we will have one in the second week.
Actually, we'll have one right in the middle of men's hockey.
Yeah, week 2.
So we can talk women's hockey and then get into men's hockey. That's good.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
We can fully represent and document it in that moment of time, and then when everybody listens to it, they know that that's old news.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You know what? Actually, and I briefly mentioned in text today, I wanted to bring this up quickly. Mm-hmm. People, if they have a chance to go see the Spits, the Windsor Spitfires, they should go out and check them out this year. If you're wondering how good they are, the captain of the Spitfires was traded because his NHL rights he's still playing for the Spitfires, but his NHL rights were traded today from LA to the New York Rangers for Artemi Panarin. And then Panarin just signed a 2-year $22 million contract with the Kings extension. That's the type of players that you have playing in Windsor right now. So there's a third round.
Greentree?
Yeah, Liam Greentree. Sorry, did I not say that?
No.
Oh, well, the captain.
Whoops, a daisy.
That's okay.
Can we end it?
And they've loaded up. Like they're
I need
making,
to have a nap.
they're planning on making a serious run this year again for the Memorial Cup, and they've loaded up. And
Yeah, it should be.
it was a bit of a slow start, I think, after the couple of big trades they made. But all you got to do is get in, and they'll get in. So we'll see.
Yeah,
We've got some high quality sports product on this side of the bridge. So you don't necessarily have to go to the other side of the bridge to.
But there's some high quality product on the other side.
Oh, they were in second at the moment.
Yeah, they only team to shut out Colorado.
Sliding.
Swept the season series with the Leafs.
Who?
Yeah. So.
How was that the
And
first?
the wheels could completely fall off.
Hey.
They play tonight. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Well, the Mammoths are going to just destroy them.
oh, stop it!
Oh, they destroyed the Leafs last week.
The Mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah, expansion teams. Anyway, please like, subscribe, all that wonderful fun stuff. We're getting closer to retirement. We're almost well over 336 subscribers.
Well over 336.
Well over 336. We also hey,
337.
we did get a milestone though, fellas, on the Meta platforms. Over 1,000.
I don't know what that means.
1,000 likes.
Oh,
wait, combined between
all the Meta platforms.
so what?
Facebook and Instagram.
And Threads
And, well, no,
and Meta AI
Thread's
and
not dead.
what other random ones do they have?
Blue Sky. So yeah, like, subscribe, do all that. Send us money. We take money. All of your money, we take it. It's
Really?
fine. Yeah.
We take their money?
Nobody's gonna send us money. That's why I'm just saying it.
What's the currency in Botswana?
Oh, I had that up earlier. Actually,
We'll take Botswana dollars.
Bot, and we'll fix the way that you pronounce the people from Botswana. Like, forget Botswana.
English is their official language.
So they understand everything that we're saying. That's why.
Yeah, but there's the Satswana is spoken by 70% of their population.
Heard it here,
Yeah,
folks.
79% are Swana and
Currency.
11% Kalanga. Oh yeah, currency. Sorry. Pula.
Pula.
Well, hey,
Pula.
Do not send us your Pula. We don't want it. We don't want your Pula.
I had a pool last night.
Boo. Boom.
What's interesting though is you mentioned that their people are Botswana, but a person is a Motswana.
Oh.
Yes.
I just want to end this episode. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you. We'll catch you next time.